As you saw in the title, today we're going to be looking at a 45 collection. Quick disclaimer, this is probably a video that you watch with music or you do something in the background as you watch this. Okay, and let's get into the 45s. One other quick disclaimer is that the rarest one is going to be the last one that I end up showing you. Because, I don't know. But all 45s are generally rare, especially like the high-end ones. But these are not all my 45s that I own. These are my favorite. We're going to start off with the Millennium one, which is a funk written by Harold Wheeler and Sam Smith. And on the other side, we have a stereo of the Star Wars Theme and Cantina Band, written by John Williams. Pretty cool 45, if I do say so myself. Next up, we have a Columbia record, The Bengals Walk Like an Egyptian, and the B-side of Angels Don't Fall in Love. No, I've only really listened to the A-side. Or maybe that is I don't know. I listen to the more popular song. And the next one is a Robert Plant, the Atlantic Group one. Or that's the sleeve. Tall, Cool one. Hold on. It's actually a Zerazan. Tall, Cool one. And White, Clean, and Neat. Okay, the next one, I'm not sure why these are in here, I'm not gonna lie. These two are just grouped together. I've never listened to either of these. You know, they're just Disneyland ones, you know. Sleeping Beauty. And this one is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Story and Song. And this one's same thing. Both sides are the same thing. You didn't miss like anything. Let me showing you that. This one actually has a chip on it, as you can see there. And if you look at it flat, yeah, probably can tell why I haven't listened to that one. Anyways, this next one is a Temptations one, My Girl, from Gordy Records. Yeah. And the B-side is Talking About Nobody But My Baby. I just realized I didn't put this back on the Robert Plant one. Okay, well, that's what it came in, so that's what it's going in. Okay, and the next one is the Surfer Joe. Oh, hold up. The Surfaris, I don't know. Surfer Joe from Dot. And Wipeout, also from Dot. And next up is These Boots Are Made for Walking by Nancy Sinatra, written by Lee Hazelwood. And City Never Sleeps at Night, I'm guessing that's her real name. Next up is The Monkees Going Down, and The Monkees Daydream Believer. Next up, okay, there's a reason why this is relatively lower than the other one. It's probably the more rare one. It's an I'll Get You, B-side by the Beatles, Don't Drop Out, and She Left It, She Loves You. I'm gonna actually make sure this is the German version, because if this is, that's probably worth some more. But it's got like those specs right there. I'm guessing you could probably get those off. Anyways, that's gonna go right there for now. Next up is another rare one. It's a Tolly Records, Love Me Do, and P.S. I love you. Oh, hold up, my bad. And P.S. I love you. And that's another pretty rare one. I mean, there's a reason why they're lower. And then, you know, you have Matchbox and Slow Down. None of those two songs I'm a huge fan of, but, you know. And here's another one that's down here for a specific reason. It's a Nowhere Man. And What Goes On, 45. Okay, next on is the Mamas and Papas Got a Feeling. Sorry if you can hear something in the background. And Monday. It's pretty nice, you know. Most of these are from the 60s. And, you know, the couple that aren't, I'm sure, are nice. And next up is the Monkees' I'm a Believer. And I'm Not Your Stepping Stone. Those are two good songs to listen to. And this next one is a Doors number. Or two Doors numbers. Which is Love Street. And Hello, I Love You. I'm not sure from what album that is. That might be from their first. Why is this in here? Oh yeah, there's a time where my sister liked this. I don't know. Just a Redbird, G Baby G. And Eco. Yeah, I think that's pronounced Eco. Okay. Now we're getting more 60s stuff. Okay. Please Let Me Wander by the Beach Boys, and the A side, Do You Want to Dance? Do you want to dance? And then the B side for this one is Girl, Don't Tell Me. And Barbara Ann by the Beach Boys. Okay. Here's the B-side on this one. Old Brown Shoe. See, it's got some specs there. And the A-side, Ballad of Joan and Yoko. Okay, hold up. And then here's why that one was so low. Because the B-side, I'll Get You. The A-side is a regular She Loves You. Okay, the next one, I'm not sure this is real. A lot of these that have, like, this sort of thing at the time was another, like, capital thing that never, like, a lot of them weren't the official releases. Like, you know, this one is 8 Days a Week, and the B-side is I Don't Want to Spoil the Party. I don't know, Capitol tend to, like, shake up a lot of that. This one isn't, though. One of my least favorite Beatles songs, You Know My Name, Look Up the Number. And a great one, Let It Be. I don't know, I think there's better ones than You Know My Name, Look Up the Number. Next up you have Lodi by CCR, Clarence Clearwater Revival, and Bad Moon Rising, again also by CCR. Okay. This one's got scratches, and you'll see why this one's also low. You've got a number, Murder by Numbers by the Police. And the A side, Every Breath You Take, also by the Police. We have a Baby You're a Rich Man, and All You Need Is Love. Here's another, okay, here's one, I think. A Hard Day's Night. I say, oh, that's pretty good. What's the B-side? And it's I Should Have Known Better. I don't know, I quite like that song. I quite like that song. Not too disappointed. This one is You Can't Do That and Can't Buy Me Love, both by the Beatles. Again. Oh yeah, here's one that's definitely gonna be throwing you off a bit. It's I Wanna Hold Your Hand. So you're like, oh yeah, that's pretty normal. But the B-side is I Saw Her Standing There. Next up is a Hey Jude Revolution. It's pretty cool that it's sideways like that. I don't know. Alright. The next up is You're So Good to Me, and the A side is Sloop John B. You have the B side of Warmth of the Sun, and the A side of Dance, Dance, Dance by Brian Wilson. And here's what I was talking about, why Nowhere Man was so far down. You have a Nowhere Man and What Goes On 45. I'm not sure if that, like, Nowhere Man actually released on 45. Anyways, next up we have an Instant Karma, which is loud. And Who Has Seen the Wind by Yoko Ono, which is soft. Both in stereo? Yeah, both in stereo. Yeah, it's pretty cool that I own that. And this next one is another Apple Records release. Get Back, and it says The Beatles with Billy Preston, Lennon McCartney, stereo. And Don't Let Me Down with Billy Preston, stereo, and McCartney. Next up is a Come Together stereo. And Something's the better song. I shouldn't be making anyone mad with that. Okay, this next one, I like both songs on this very much, and glad I own this. I'm not sure if this is... Oh, this is an official release. Okay. From the LP. Oh, from the Band on the Run. From the LP. Band on the Run. Stereo. Band on the Run. B-side is the closer to Band on the Run, 1985. I love that. I love both those songs. Next up we have a Paperback Writer and Rain release. It's pretty nice. We have a Help and I'm Down release. I'm not sure if this is in mono or not. It doesn't say. Which I find pretty weird. You have a Ticket to Ride. And yes, it is. I don't know. I like both those songs quite a lot as well. I don't know. Yes, it is probably could be better. Okay, so I like both these songs a lot. I don't know. I've been liking both songs on this. The Beatles are good. But this one, I Feel Fine, and She's a Woman. She's a Woman, I don't know. I think I find it... I don't know. I think that's an underrated track. This next one is Crazy Little Thing Called Love and Spread Your Wings. Again, it's stereo pressing. It's nice. It's a nice song. You have another Beach Boys, and I think the final Beach Boys. Nope, second final Beach Boys. Let Him Run Wild and California Girls. All I Want to Do by Dennis Wilson. And I Can Hear Music by Jeff Barry. I don't know, I really like I Can Hear Music. You have Penny Lane and Strawberry Fields. Again, two amazing tracks. Okay, so you want to know why exactly Murder by Numbers and Every Breath You Take was so low? Here you go. Every Breath You Take from the A&M album. I'm not going to try to say that. Yeah, you get it. We have an original release here. I bet you they were both original, but this one actually is the case. And Every Breath You Take. It's a bit faded right there. You know, but that's just what you get for having... Oh. Those are all rare, so I don't know why I put those at the bottom. So just give me a minute, and I'll get to the other rare ones. This next one is a Oldies 45 Love Me Do and P.S. I Love You. Some sort of thing is Tully Records, except for this one was preserved better than this one. I'm gonna have to see how each of those play. Get back up there. Okay. Next up is my only EP, and it is side 1, Misery and a Taste of Honey, and side 2, Ask Me Why Anna, and it's from VJ Records. If you could tell me what EP that is, I would greatly appreciate it. Well, we're just gonna put those there. Next up is Do You Want to Know This? Do You Want to Know a Secret? And Thank You Girl from VJ Records. And one that was never supposed to be sold, but I somehow got it, and it says so. It's the same song in mono and stereo, and it said promotion not for sale. And It's Okay by the Beach Boys. I forgot that I had this. Or I didn't forget, but yeah. No, that's the third. Yeah, so when I said I had 2 more, I really had 3 more. Whoops. It's Okay by the Beach Boys, promotional not for sale, and this has the stereo version. Yeah. Pretty cool, isn't it? Isn't it? You got no Beach Boys up here, so get this. And now, for the rarest one, and the only one of these that I have saw, it's low-key shocking. Let me get on the video. It's in a sleeve. And I'm gonna talk about this for the next however long. A capital purple pressing for jukeboxes only. It's All Too Much by the Beatles. And it's a blue LP. And the other side is It's Only a Northern Song for jukeboxes only. And it's a blue LP. I don't know, this is kind of really cool. I don't know. So when you see this, you're like, whoa, a blue LP. Like you see this from like, whoa, it's a blue LP, and it's a purple capital. I've never seen either of those before. And you go up and you realize it's 2 songs that never got the official release, and it was for jukeboxes only like that. You know you've struck well. The funny thing is that I've taken off the price tag, but when I got like Tug of War and McCartney 2 and Venus and Mars, I got this one as well, and this was the most expensive one, going for somehow only $12. It's pretty cool, and I'm glad I have it. Anyways, thank you for checking out the video. And yeah, that's it. Adios.